Hello, hello. Happy Thursday, everybody. We are spring cleaning our beauty routine. I'm so excited to do this. We're gonna have so much fun, and we're gonna go through all of our skincare routines because I think that's a big piece to kind of just freshening up. It's almost like another layer of our New Year's Eve, kind of like kickstarting. It's the spring season. We're cleaning everything up, and we want to get into a great routine so that we have amazing skincare for the next seasons. So, springtime going into summertime, we just have to, check in with our skin. So, every couple months, you got to check in. Now, before we go any further, if you want to try some of these amazing skincare samples, request that from your beauty consultant because she's got skincare samples that she can send you, and you can be washing your face for a couple days with these skincare samples and trying them and getting a really good feel for how it is. So let's dive right in. I'm super duper excited. All right, spring clean your beauty. I'm going to put beauty in there routine. So I'm Mary Beth. Hello. Tonight we're going to hit the refresh button, like I said, on all things skincare glamour and tools. So, why clean your skin, your routine in the spring? This is kind of like what I was just saying. The weather changes, so skin's going to change. Heavier winter products may not serve your face right now, and fresh routines equal better results. So let's get some fresh new routines and great results. Okay, let's talk about when to replace skincare. I get this question a lot. Like, when is it too old or when does it go bad? Cleansers are usually when you're using them every day, you're going to see them. Especially in our brand, you're gonna see it go be done, like empty out within that 3 to 6, maybe 3 to 7 months. This 6 to 12 months, I'm like, oh my gosh, are you even using it every day? Again, as a reminder, we want to use it every day, morning and night. So 6 to 12 months, you want to replace the skincare or the cleanser if you have not used it. Serums about the same, 6 to 12 months. They can separate a little bit. SPF, you want to check the expiration. That's really super important because SPF actually has expiration dates. And then if it smells different, or it separates, like I said, or it changes colors, or it just doesn't look right, don't have any experiments on your face. Just throw it away, and we'll start something new. So we have a couple different skincare routines, and I just love that we have a skincare routine for everybody. So this is our spring starter skincare. So this is for the fresh face beginners just starting to bloom. Okay, so it's great for basic, wonderful for boys and girls in their teens and tweens. Um, the kids like earlier and earlier are learning about skincare, which I love. I think that's so, so cool. But because they're learning about it earlier and earlier, they think that they need different things and they don't need anti-aging. Okay, so let's just get that right off the table. This is a great skincare routine that does not have anti-aging. Okay, so that's really super important. Let me see if I can go back to, there we go. Yeah, okay. I'm just playing with all the things. All right, let's see here. There we go. Okay, back to this. You can tell I love this. Okay, so I love this. It comes in two formulas, mattifying and hydrating. Really good for our teens and tweens. Then we come up to our maintenance level, and this is our Time Wise Miracle Set. Again, it has two formulas, combination of oily and normal to dry. And this is for protecting and glowing and keeping your bloom fresh. Our patented 3D complex delivers three critical dimensions of skin support. Think of it like the ABCs of your skin: antioxidants, brightening, and collagen. Let me just stop right here because I want to tell you something that I have heard recently. Somebody told me, they said, Mary Beth, I want to try and like reduce the damage to my skin and reduce the unevenness in my skin tone. And they were kind of talking about all these things. And before you go for a serum, why not let's talk about a good skincare routine? Like, are you using a great skincare routine? Are you doing your skincare routine daily? Are you using a skincare routine that has anti-aging in it? These are all things that you need. And if you aren't doing that, then you shouldn't be jumping to serums and treatments and this, that, and the other thing before you have a good base. So this is a good base, okay? So let's start there, and then from there we can really build onto that. So that's kind of my 2 cents about that, because I really do think that it's important to start with the basics and then build it in. Okay. So this I love for everybody. I would say everybody 20 to about 40-ish would be great for this. And then we have our time-wise repair. This is our Voluform. I love this to pieces. I use bits and pieces of this and the Miracle Set. So I do a little combo platter of the two. And I love this because it really works on targeting advanced aging signs. So it reduces deep wrinkles and sagging skin. Okay, so think like this area, it lifts that. And so it really helps with that firming and toning, which is so important. It also is really hydrating. So as we get a little bit older, we tend to get excuse me, a little bit more dehydrated. So this helps to hydrate again. So I just love this. Oh my gosh, I can't say enough about this. And again, it's going to last about 4 to 6 months. We also have some great skincare for the men. Super important to keep our dudes awesome and happy. It helps to reduce the oil, clean the pores, and protect against razor irritation, all while keeping the skin hydrated. So really simple, no fuss routine, keeps it super ready. So I love that. Now, here are some problem areas. People come to me and they're like, hey, my skin feels dull, or my makeup's not really settling or setting beautifully. It's kind of settling. It's uneven. My skin is uneven. It's just kind of bleh. Okay. Again, I'm going to first always start with, what are we doing for our basic skincare routine? Are we cleansing? Are we moisturizing? Are we doing all that good stuff? Then I would say something like this would be a great additive. This is a microdermabrasion treatment, so it polishes our skin. It polishes away the dullness. It refines the texture and minimizes our pores. It is amazing for smoother skin. I use this twice a week in the shower. Amazing. Okay, like my favorite. Okay, and I have really dry skin. This really helps. Let's talk about dry skin. My skin feels so dry. Why? Winter dehydration. Who has loved how we are going from, if you're in Maryland or the Maryland area, we've been going from 80 to 20 in a 24-hour period, okay? 80 degrees to 20 degrees. It's been awful. And then we stay at 20 and 30, and then we go up a little bit and then down. It's messing with my head so much. So, nobody likes that. Let's be clear. If you like that, then we can't be friends, because that's just ridiculous. Okay. So, the winter dehydration is a big issue. So, we want to layer hydration on top of the base skincare. Again, we're going to start with the basic skincare and then we're going to layer that. So, the hyaluronic acid, our HA hydrator, you can see right there, is amazing. Our extra emollient night cream, my girlfriend calls it our old lady cream, because it's one of our OG products, like one of the first products that Mary Kay had. The nourishing oil is incredible. I mix this with my moisturizer at night and it feels like baby's butt soft. If I'm feeling really dry, I just put it right on my skin at night. The hydrating cream mask is our new product and I'm obsessed with it. I've been using it at night and you don't have to take it off. You can use it during the day. It's amazing. And then the intense moisturizing cream and the oil-free hydrating gel, those are both like big glasses of water for your skin. So if you need just an extra additive of moisture, that's going to be a great product. So we really have a lot of choices. And if you have a question, ask your beauty consultant. That's what we're here for. We would love to help you with that. Okay, let's go to the next slide and see what we're going to talk about next. SPF reality check. So SPF isn't seasonal, it's daily, okay? Daily. So we need to be using SPF every day, whether we're inside or outside. UVA rays age skin year round. So these both protect against UVA and UVB rays. most premature aging comes from sun exposure. So find your moisturizer that works best. Is it maybe an additional mineral sunscreen that you put on top of your skincare? Is it your moisturizer that is the repair line that has an SPF 30? Or is it the Daytime Defender, which is a very, very thin, almost serum like product that you can put right on top? So, whatever your SPF is, just make sure that you use it daily. Okay, let's look at glamour items. Okay, so why makeup needs a spring reset? Again, expired makeup, we want to get rid of the bacteria, heavy shades versus fresh spring tones, and we have to clean our brushes. I have to tell you, I just posted something in my group, and it talked about how like a big trend in 2026 is big on fresh, light, um, think spring like colors, but really fresh and dewy and not oily looking, but very fresh and bright for makeup. Not heavy, not big liners, really nice and like fresh. And so when you think of the difference between going from heavy winter shades into fresh spring tones, think about that, okay? Because that's an important piece to this. So we don't look like super just like dated. Mascara funeral. Did you know mascara should be replaced every 3 months? Pumping the wand pushes air and bacteria inside, and watery eyes mean it's time to toss. Okay. So every 3 months, you can get a new mascara and you can choose which mascara you want, which is so fun. We have all of these different versions. They really focus on different things: length, boldness, volume, liftedness, and high definition. Okay. This one over here, this lash intensity, is what I call my falsies. Okay. I love them to be, that one is my favorite, favorite, favorite. If you want a set it and forget it, you can get into my mascara club, and the mascara club comes to you every single quarter, so once a quarter, and it's like you purchase one year's worth and you just get it every single quarter and you don't even have to think about it. Your beauty consultant thinks about it. So if you want to set it and forget it, let me know, because that's our mascara club. Lipsticks and lip gloss. So lip gloss is about 6 to 12 months. We want to check that and throw it out. Lipstick is about a year. And again, if the texture changes, if it's breaking, I mean, these are all reasons that we're probably going to be done with this and we're going to pass it out, set it aside, get a new color. Okay. And cleaning our brushes is really important. If you notice there's breakouts along the jawline or the cheek area, this is because your brushes are dirty. So you want to wash them. If you wash them weekly, if you use them daily, and then deep clean them monthly. What I do is I wash them like kind of like I have a washcloth, and I just kind of like wipe them on my washcloth like daily. Okay, like just wash them, and then if I have like a combination of like uh alcohol and water, I do like 1 part alcohol to like 10, 20 parts water, and I just give it a quick little spritz. Now the deep clean is when I get them really wet with either baby shampoo or cleanser, and I like really get in there. Okay, so that's going to be a once a month thing that we'll do, and then you always want to lay them flat. You never want to have them up so the bristles are coming down, because then the water will come down into the handle. Okay, so just always lay them flat. But yeah, really, really important to wash our brushes because they like are hanging out with you all the time. This is our foundation check. Um, if you want to check out your perfect foundation shade, this is using AI. It's amazing. It's so on point. I love it. I just did it with one of my newer clients and we had such a good time together doing it. And we picked the perfect shade for her for a more traditional foundation and then for a daytime foundation. So if it's oxidizing or separating, or if it's maybe too light or too dark, then let's get a new foundation match. Maybe you just don't know if you have the right foundation shade. Why don't you check it out? There are so many different options we have. We have the CC cream, which is amazing for every day. That's what I have on today. The luminous foundation, which is more of a luminous finish, and then the matte foundation for a matte finish, and then the silky setting powder. It sets makeup and it blurs imperfections. Some people use it instead of a traditional foundation, but some people also use it along with their foundation, so you can kind of layer it. Okay. This is so cute. This is a 5-minute fresh face routine. Okay. So we talked last time I was on here about this creamy shadow stick, which I am obsessed with. Okay. I have one of them on today and I love it. It's the darker color and it's really, really pretty. And it was so easy to put on. This one is the Copper Nova. And then we take a couple of the powders and layer it on there so that we're kind of echoing a little bit more drama on the corners. So the hazelnut, the biscotti, and then the espresso. The espresso can be a liner, you guys. You don't have to use a traditional liner. You can just use the side of a very thin brush and line it along the lashes. Again, that's where that spring, fresh lightness comes in because it's not a heavy liner. It's just a nice little one. And then you take a little bit of cheeks for your shy blush and your sheer illusion lip gloss. Boom, you're done, ready to go. 5-minute fresh face routine. I'm like so in love with that. So that's a fun routine. Here is everything that we talked about today. Phew, I know all of this stuff. So we talked about our skincare, which is on the top, our skincare garden. I love that. Then we talked about our spring glow heroes, which work for exfoliation or extra hydration. We've got our bloom ready beauty on the bottom, which is our color. And you get free shipping on orders placed with me if I'm your beauty consultant. Shipping over $50. Ask your beauty consultant what her free shipping special is. Plus, you get a half price item from our monthly special sheet. So you can ask your beauty consultant about that too. This is my personal QR code. So this is for my customers and my clients. But if I'm not your beauty consultant, just check in with your beauty consultant. But these are all the fun products that we talked about today. I love all of these. They're just so good. Okay. Last thing I want to tell you guys about the perks of being a customer versus upgrading to a consultant. So, perks of being a customer, we get catalogs with samples, loyalty rewards like those special sheets, discounts on your birthday month, VIP access to attend live tutorials and events in my Facebook group, yearly one-on-one skincare consultation, 100% satisfaction guarantee, and a free skincare analysis and foundation matching. Now, that is the perks of being a customer. I love my customers to pieces. However, for the month of March, we have a super, super special reason to upgrade to a beauty consultant. When you upgrade to a beauty consultant, you earn 30% or 50% profit from day one. You have your own e-commerce site and Stripe account for payment processing, which is free. Advance at your own pace. Receive mentorship and education from me. Social media and digital tools are all provided. No quotas or territories, weekly trainings online, fun girlfriend time and a community, and proudly represent the #1 global beauty brand in our industry. Okay. So you are being upgraded from a customer to a consultant, and that means that you get some VIP perks and you also get to shop at that amazing wholesale discount. Okay. So here's the most exciting part. Our e-start is normally $35 and it's only $10. So for the month of March, our e-start, which is everything to get you started, the e-commerce website, the Great Start brochures, lookbooks, the samples that I was telling you about for the Time Wise Miracle Set, eye cream samples, plus apps, education, digital tools, digital marketing, all that stuff, $10, you guys, $10. Now, if you think about it and put these two together, the perks of being a customer versus upgrading to a consultant, for $10, you could dip your toe in and you could just try this. $10. I mean, you guys, I I can't go many places for $10 and get something. I can go to Starbucks, thank goodness, and get a Starbucks. I can go to Chick-fil-A and get one meal, I think. I do love a good sweet tea, so I'm a big fan. Um, I cannot get all of my kids. I have 2 boys, and, they're big boy teenagers. I cannot get them food anywhere, both of them for $10, under $10. No way. No way. They just eat me out of house and home. So for $10, you could start a Mary Kay business and you could just dip your toe in and try it. And that's what I think the most important thing is that some people are like, oh my gosh, I have so much going on and I'm not sure I could do this. But here's the thing, for $10, you could just dip your toe in and try it. And if it doesn't work, oh well, it didn't work. But if it does work, think about what could happen, right? So if you want more information, you can use this QR code and you can join my team, but you can first see a little bit of information on the website because I think that's really important, is to make sure that you are well educated. And if you have any questions, of course, I am always here. I would love to share a little bit of information. I've been doing this for 20 years, you guys, 20 years. And in that 20 years, we've had a lot of changes. And what's great is that Mary Kay is one of those companies that shifts and moves with the changes, and they just get stronger and stronger. And that's exactly what we've done. Over the past 6 years, we've really grown stronger. And I think that online is such a great, great shift. And this e-commerce website is amazing. Amazing. That's the website that I showed you a couple slides back for that QR code. So that's everything. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you guys for being here. If you have any questions, let me know. If you watched this, let me know. I would love to see who watched it. If you want to share this with a girlfriend, I would love for you to share this with a girlfriend, but make sure that you have subscribed to this channel and you are catching all the good stuff. Thank you so much. Bye for now.